marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical. This moment is pivotal.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tennessee Titans. Except for what should be a tussle here in England, the Ravens and Titans underway from London. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jackson looking to throw right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside. Effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They go play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Jackson looking deep downfield. And got his man complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Willis and the Titans come to the line now. 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Man open downfield. It's Fuller. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw it. His throw incomplete. The Titans at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket and they were able to throw it for the 1st down.
Absolutely. And you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it. But you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Willis, 4th down here. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And this will be taken at the 13. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one, because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Willis. And he slings one that's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now Willis on third down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First down, here's Mitchell. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Jackson on second down. This one complete to Yoshivas. A gain there of 21 yards.
You know, when we call it a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, and his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Willis. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw taken in here by Fuller. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Once again, it's Swift. There he goes, left side. And he'll go down at the 28. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Willis now off play action. Rolling to his right. Here's Fuller with a catch. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Willis out of the gun. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. To throw, here's Willis. His throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Jackson now. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken to the 26. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
This is brought in at the 21. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Hey, Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
They'll run the screen with Mitchell.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is into the hands of... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You want to.
No, but hold on, you finish.
Okay,
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here's Willis on 3rd and long.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Taking it about the 36. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. He returns the punt 64 yards on the score. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Rough incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Third down, it's Willis.
And that is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, report.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Open man is Yoshibas.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Jackson throwing once more. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
To Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Jeff Okudah across midfield.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Well, throw left side to start out. That's complete. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
Back to throw, Willis. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Now Willis to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And some room to maneuver. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Willis will look to pass again here.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Jalen Darden.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Titans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Come on. The Titans take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Willis. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Willis's pass.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
No, we changed it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Now it's Jackson. He wants it all for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up in.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I thought once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route, settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he'll be
taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson.
And this one is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack.
They're going to look to throw.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Willis, got to have this one.
Flushed out right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. On first down, Willis.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This offense so far on 3rd down, it has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Willis. His throw here's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry.
Tackle back at the 30-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson now. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
But Cockrell holds it in left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now Willis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. We're pausing here for an injured player, and not what you want to see. That's Malik Willis, who is shaken up. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's the backup Tannehill, sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Trevon Wesco, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone. Bit of a surprising call here, down by as many as they are, but the fake works. And they'll get 2 points closer instead of 1. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham 35 yards. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
To throw is Tannehill.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Report.
Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Fuller. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a 1st down throw. Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. Oh, dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw taken in here by Fuller.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Tucker now to add the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That goes as a gain of 37 on third down. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Tannehill. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. One last throw here for Tannehill. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.